Welcome to Isometric Muscle and Body Balancing. I'm the office manager and my wife, Jill, is the practitioner. I believe that Jill is one of the top medical massage therapists in the country. I have seen her help very serious conditions from people who have had problems for decades and have told us horror stories from other professionals. I am also incredibly amazed at the wide variety of conditions that she has been capable of helping. And to these people, these treatments are simply life-changing. By all means, if you would like to take a look at her testimonies, feel free to browse our website. Now, here's my interview with Jill. Jill, could you tell us about your background?
Well, I've been in the medical field for most of my life. I worked in a busy rehab physical therapy unit for 6 years. In the meantime of working in there as an aide, I fractured my arm in a hiking accident, which left me paralyzed on my right arm, kind of my right side. So I had shopped around. I went to lots of different doctors, and I've gone to lots of different rehab places, and I was still paralyzed, and I had RSD pain really bad. And I found this retired massage therapist who had her own school for 50 years, and she really learned what worked and what didn't, and she only taught and applied what would help people neurologically be able to get better. And so I would see people come in that would be crippled up, and they would leave being able to walk. And one treatment, she had me moving my arm, and it did take about 8 months to a year to really get rid of the pain, but I was able to use my arm almost instantly. And so that impressed me so much, I asked if she would teach me how to do this technique.
Well, that sounds wonderful. You know, that's a very serious injury that took place, and certainly for that to happen, for you to benefit from it. Now, have you been able to help others to benefit from serious conditions?
Yes, over the years that I have done this, which is about 15, anybody with sports injuries, car accidents, people that just want to get tuned. They have a job where they're constantly, repetitively doing the things over and over again. Then this helps put it tells the brain to reboot itself to its nerve muscle issues. So I don't really think there's anybody that this would not help.
I know you have on your website just a whole bunch of different conditions that you can help. The viewers, if they want to take a look at that, they might have a category that they could really get some help in. And I understand that you're so good at what you do that you work yourself out of business. And I know you train them to strengthen those weak muscles that may be there and so forth, and really get their body balanced out. But can you help people to save money from this?
I've had people come to me that has gone through 6 months of different types of treatment, or even massage therapy they've got every week, and they've come to me, and within one treatment they can't believe how much better they are. And usually within about a month, 4 to 6 treatments, then I put them on a maintenance program, and that maintenance program could be once every 3 months, once every 6 months. I've had people go all the way up to a year before they said I needed to come in and get treatment. So it depends on the condition. If somebody has really bad fibromyalgia, it may take a few more, or if they have a really bad neurological problem, it's going to take more treatments. But for the average person, they see it almost instantly. And then what I do is I give them homework. So they come in, I treat them, and I find out what's going on, which muscles are too tight, which muscles are too loose. And then we give them stretches to do so that they can learn to take care of themselves, so they don't have to come and see me.
All right, very good. Let's talk about auto accidents. What if someone has been in an auto accident? Is this covered by insurance?
Yes, it is. Provided they still have coverage on their insurance from the car accident, yes, it is. And insurance companies really like it also, because the average is about 8 treatments, sometimes 10. For just a regular car accident where they don't have too many injuries, but all their muscles tightened up and locked up and gone into spasm. It really runs about 8 treatments to really get them back together. So I really treat the problems from the car accident, and then treat other problems that has created that, and then I also give them homework to do. So it's very, very good for car accidents to really get those muscles back going.
Would you be able to give us some specific examples of auto accidents, of what some things that might happen that you may be able to help?
One of the things that I actually run into quite often is people turning their heads when they get hit, like rear-ended. If they turn their head and they get rear-ended, I've noticed that quite often it takes certain things like the hyoid bone. The muscles will tighten up on one side and they'll actually shift some of the structure, the bony structure. And I'm not a chiropractor, so I don't work on the bones, but I find that when that happens, they get all kinds of things going on, difficulty swallowing, ringing in their ears, little sounds. And so over the years that I've learned, well, you have the contract from the car accident, so anything that gets projected forward has to come back, and it goes forward and back till it stops. And that each time that just tightens up the ligaments, or it can overstretch them. And so I have learned some of these little fine-tooth things, the muscles that could be wrapped around the ear, or wrapped around the throat, or causing going around the vagal nerve. I've learned to free up those and put them back in balance. And so people have come in having troubles walking a straight line, or having the ringing in their ears that has just gone away, and they can't believe the difference in that.